Window capture. Why not? Okay, so he's uploaded. Let's wait for a few people. Okay, we got Joey in the chat with me. Yeah, it is just gonna be me at the moment because I'm just doing this sort of impromptu. Let's see if oh, let me lower this. Oh, we have Crow. He weren't summoned. I've just done this sort of on the whim of seeing what we've been given. Again, very impromptu, just to see what, they're gonna show us. Okay, it's not showing up on here, but I do have the link ready. I just want to say that it's only just uploaded. There's 87 views on it. Up to, yeah. Do. I have to unmute you on here. All right. So we have Charlie in the chat as well.
Oh, hi there. I should open things. What's planned for today, by the way? I do not remember there being a trailer for today.
There was supposed to be a gameplay. It was supposed to be a gameplay trailer before the alpha, which is due in, I think it's
Less than 24 hours, so.
15 hours until the alpha.
Soon.
And I wasn't actually expecting the video to be now, so this is like very impromptu.
You got me to keep you company at least.
And yeah, we got Crow there. Again, very unplanned, but thanks Discord. So apparently Discord bugged out for Phoenix. Okay, let's we got Joey, I believe. Gilly is turned up as well. Who we got?
Tori!
Yay! So, because it's sort of like very impromptu, I haven't actually got any of the others here, so. But I just thought I'd do my little reaction to the trailer. So, yeah, Joey's excited for my reaction. So let's go. So I'll take it back. So this is something I want everyone to really see as well as part of my reaction is everything going forward pre-alpha and also during the alpha, expect yeah, expect alpha things. I assume Tori is excited and afraid. Oof.
I think the devs would all be in panic mode right now, just trying to finish everything.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's give this my first watch.
Music and laugh as always.
Oh goodness,
Jeez.
the overpowered shovel butt.
I love how Shovelbutt just drops boulders bigger than himself on people.
Oh, we got lots of items. We can switch out moves.
This is why I'm so bad. There's so much to say.
Again, it's only a minute long, so we got so like close-ups. This stag.
This is also pretty.
Ah yes, Kadoki's thorn move. There we are.
Man, slap.
Up, rolling out tomorrow. Yes, come see Sky Mill tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST. Ooh, so
I need more. Can we play it yet?
let's have a look. What was my favorite part to see actually? Yeah, probably the thorns.
Yeah, you can spawn so many of them.
I'm assuming from the name, my Fern Elwaz, that would be Tori. Just you and Rob having a lot of fun together. Yeah, there we are. So, okay, so create a team. What do we get? We get to see what Rob uses in his teams. It's a favorite. So. Is Rob slightly upset that K Knight isn't there? He's had to go with second place of Embe. So what did we see that was interesting throughout?
It's nice that you can set multiple teams.
The multiple teams. What have we got? So just gonna skip through it. Yeah, we can see they actually put the favored typings as well, and the unfavored. So Embe, good against Gaia, bad against water. So nice little UI there. Hey Crow. Ooh, that was a.
I haven't got the items.
So you can go with none. Let's have a look. Chrysantidote, consumable, will automatically cure poison. Coffee bean will cure sleep. Aloe will automatically cure the burn. Oh, there we go. So it's rations. Everyone was calling this beans. Or soup was the other one I heard. So it'll basically it's like leftovers by the look of it, restoring is it 5% of users max health every 5 seconds. So okay, so that'll be good for me because I play very defensively. Okay, Peach, where we got single consumable. When you drop to 25%, you'll heal 50%. That's not bad. And Black Mask, deal 1.3% normal damage, but the holder takes damage equal to 5% of their max HP anytime they hit an enemy.
I need to put that on everything on my team.
Ooh, I don't think that's me. I think I'm a rations guy. But yeah, we get to see a little. What's he using in his? So it looks like he's Black Mask, Aloe, Peach. and the coffee bean in his new team. Yeah.
It's so weird to see them all moving finally.
Not only that, you can actually choose moves. So I don't know if you noticed that you can swap out your move sets for the alpha. So Mechid, what have we got? Looks like armor up. So
There's only 5 moves there. Can they swap, or is that just a list?
let's have a look.
Maybe they'll show
No,
others.
actually, there's a different move. Armor up isn't in these 5.
It isn't?
Yeah,
No.
it's not. So there's more than 5 moves. There we go.
Huh.
You can swap them. We'll be adding more as the alpha continues. Yeah. Okay, so it tells you the playstyle as well for each. As well, so Zona, hit and run, buff, sustain, tank, bruiser. Yeah. Stall, crowd control. Oh, what was it? What did we see from Shovel Butt?
Shovelbutt dropped that entire mountain on people.
Was it a mountain or
It was just tons of boulders that were bigger than he were. Or he was, I should say.
he got flattened by his own boulders?
And then Mecha just punched something with giant fists.
There it is.
Yep. Jeez.
Hey, Chogos, and this is very, very impromptu. Oh, thanks for the follow, Pantoni, as well. Pantoni21. So, who have we got here? Yeah, this is very impromptu. They've just released the gameplay trailer for the alpha that's due out in 15 hours' time. Is it 15 hours? No, I got my times wrong. It would be 6 p.m., so it's a bit longer than that. It would be 20 hours. Yeah, I just got the notification. Yeah, we've just gone through. We're just looking at the items and the move sets that you can change. Yeah, I call this a Slifer is a little bit taller than an Ember. I'm so happy I'm not asleep. Coincidentally, this time yesterday, yeah, I'd collapsed into a deep lulled sleep.
Slifer, honestly, I'm torn on because I love the long tails and his aesthetics, but I'm generally not a fan of humanoid creatures.
There we go, a little closer to the.
Oh, look at those eyes!
They're so shiny. Oh, we actually saw like a full run animation as well to watch.
He's so cute! I need 20.
He's so cute, but look what he does. Look what he throws into the distance. Just
I know, they're bigger than he is!
show the Scully gameplay. Was there Scully gameplay? I think it was a little
Yeah,
bit.
later.
Oh, we got Kadoki gameplay. Hey Decky, this is a surprise stream where we're just looking at the trailer. Ooh, ninja kicking Mechid.
Yeah, and then he drops a giant fist.
Let me check. Am I on? It's auto in a 480, so we can go. I can't handle 4K, but we can go up to. We'll go up to 720. Why not? So let's have a look. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's. You. What's this?
It takes out half of its HP as well. Jeez.
I don't know. Oh, it's got that consumable for sleep. I think that one was.
That's sleep poison antidote. I thought the coffee bean was for sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
It looks so good.
Oh, look at his giant fist, though. Actually reminds me of one of the code names, Iron Fist, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's without the buff item, and it does like 60-70% of the HP.
Okay, with the commenter, Kadoki's looking good. Let's have a little look. So what do you think of the thorns? Because we previewed them, but it looks like it's like a seedling attack. Oh, okay, I didn't realize it actually throws whips. It like whips the opponent.
Oh yeah, and they have their own HP bars.
Actually, as things to note, I won't lie, this is probably my favorite looking map.
Look how pretty it is.
I'm so proud of the little bean. That's Tori talking about Kadoki. The forest, so that was the
Oh,
next
that was one
one.
of the giant trees, wasn't it? That one.
Ah, yes, the fog. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's a coincidence, but locally today we have been like it's been a really dense fog, which is coincidentally timed with the alpha release. So we've been experiencing Hinterlock in real life here. It is. I woke up this morning and it was like a dense fog. We normally get some around this time of year, but it's been all day. So yeah, it's put us in the nice mood for this. So okay, we got the forest. Was it the ruin shown before? Yeah, the ruins.
Yeah, there's one that seems to be
Uh,
with a river.
uh,
Yeah.
the, what was it? The riverside, forest, and the ruins. Yeah, they were the three code names. So what do you
This is
think?
alpha though, and I still can't get over the lighting and the water. It all looks so pretty.
So let's have a look. Was there gameplay footage in the riverside to see? Let's have a look. So this is riverside. Oh, so there's like an extra area next to the river. So yeah, we can't see all of them. I had lots of help from the other team members, but I was in charge. Oh yeah, I mean anything plant-based we know has got to be down to your delegation. I wouldn't have it any other way. So is there any fact about the river? Like, is that actually based on a place in the world? Because that looks very sort of realistic. Like I could see that river being carved naturally in real life.
Yeah, all the arenas have a sort of realistic feel to them. Like Breath of the Wild was the last open world game I played, and even that felt like it had more of a cartoony vibe.
You see, oh, we have Yoshi. We have a Yoshi hidden in chat. The plants and vegetation look amazing. Tori totally did amazing with it. Yeah, absolutely nailed it. Pantori 21. I'm so glad you guys are doing this. There's a new specific people. You are awesome, doing a great job. In the chat, you'll see two members in particular, Tori in the trees and Hilden Darlow. They are two Skymill devs actually working on the game, and yeah, all props to them. Rob, Andrew, John Sheila. There's a billion names in the. There's a Kayla, we have Cookie, Don Pablo. We have hidden people we've never even spoken to as well. Asher and Simon. Yeah, all in. I was able to apply some general stream ecology knowledge.
Oh jeez.
Idanta says, Tori, the Vine movement looks so cool.
It does. Kadoki's looking really cool. Man, I don't know who's a favorite now. Shovelbutt is so cute, and then he drops that giant attack. And then Kadoki the same. He looks so little and innocent, and then he just summons three vines that just attack you. Don't trust anything small and cute in Kindred Fates.
Oh, and we got the rest of this to have a look at as well. So we've seen some Ember attacks here as well. The vines were Cookie's doing. They put so much work in. I love the whip animation they do on them though. So it's when they follow up attack and then it's just you get these little whip attacks at the end. I didn't think they would go like we've seen the sprouting animation, but yeah, that's really cool to see. Uh, yeah, we'll just let it play to the end now. Oh yeah, the ninja kicking mech kid as well gets me. This is super funny.
I mean, he already has the Naruto run, right? Also, apologies if we are echoing. We are in the same room and Crank doesn't have headphones, so the stream audio is playing straight back.
I can't wait to see other moves that will be coming in the future. Yeah. Again, things like this, the Iron Fist, really cool to see as well.
I can't believe how much damage it does.
Yeah, so I believe the yellow is like the damage currently taken each time.
Yeah, because the HP bars I think were red before.
I believe that's an ultimate. No, looking at it, it's the middle attack, but again, you can swap moves around, so I don't think that's set. I mean, if you want to be at a disadvantage, you take that move out.
Agreed, Idanta. Nah, I have no plan to use Mekid. I might have to change that. Same.
Giant Iron Fist.
It's all the little enemies. Mekid has a giant iron fist. Doki summons those vines. Shovelbutt has the mountain and he just drops on people.
So, thing to note for tomorrow as well, 1 p.m. EST. Sky Mill doing the official launch of the alpha. We are planning to do a stream at our usual time, but Barry and Gil are in work. So you'll be stuck with me for a bit until they slowly start returning from work. But yeah, we will be doing some later streams. It might just be me, Charlie, and whoever else is available who has alpha.
It'd be fun if we can get anyone else with Alpha to jump in and join us.
I'm sure we can borrow Andrew or something as well.
Well, it depends how busy we are and how the team is, because I imagine that the mods and devs are going to be really busy with support and things.
Everyone submitting bug fixes and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, and everyone querying where's my alpha access.
And yeah, it's been hard to see. Um, like I know everyone wants to come in, and it's been really hard to see, but it's more of the understanding of this is a big thing, and I can't imagine everyone sort of that peeks into chat. Hello, Dark Adonis. Like, oh, they've already sent out the emails notifying those who have it. And everyone is really excited for him, and it's more about just trying to understand the devs are trying to make sure the servers they're running on don't break under pressure. So do it little by little. Hopefully you didn't.
Yeah, with things like this, it's always easier to do a staggered release so then they can fix any issues. They know it's not an issue with the servers being overloaded.
So to explain Idanta, what they've done, they've basically notified the people who have received, like, who were randomly picked in the first wave. So uh, th- there was a block of 50 that randomly picked. Like they did, what did Joey do? He had like 10 different RNG picked out waves, and he asked the community to pick a number between 1 and 10 to pick which batch. But we didn't. like to this day we still don't know who was in each batch, who was in each one. But yeah, there's a batch of 50 from one of them. The next waves are not going to be like another 50. There's only going to be 3 to 5 waves, and there was a lot of people who got alpha. So if they kept doing 50, we'd have a lot of waves. So it's going to be sort of like exponential in terms of it's 50 this time, but next time it could be 200. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that looks to be how they're doing it.
Staggered release, there was 50 RNG slots given out for Wave 1, as well as via community suggestion and vote. The mods were given access and a hand-picked few content creators. So people like Ed, who's been creating content for Kindred since day one, he's got access to cover the game first. And after that, Joey said that the next few waves, once they've ensured the servers are stable, they can add more people in at a time then, so it might be a couple of hundred, then 1,000, then a couple thousand.
Basically, the dream is 3 waves. The worst case is 5 waves.
Hopefully. It depends how the servers go.
Crow taking all the taking all
Yeah,
the
we are
credit.
very grateful for all the community that requested that the mods get access. We weren't expecting it, and we never would have.
And disclaimer, I said many times I didn't care if I was even in wave 5. I just wanted people to be happy. 60 versus 5. Oh god. Looks like it looks better than 99% of the alphas out there. I can get it playing in like I can loop it in the
It
background.
does. Some of the animations still need to be polished, and which is to be expected in alpha.
But this is pre-alpha, remember?
Yeah,
So
true.
they could have improved it even more since they've recorded this. Like, see, this is following his pre-alpha. I'm just gonna have this looped in the background as we chat.
I can't get over how good the scenery already looks, though. I'm a sucker for things like that.
Like heck, alphas are often still white box. The models aren't even. Yeah, that's the thing. These are all custom assets as well. Like there is no before Kindred Fates, there was no such thing as Shovelbutt. There was no such thing as General Gaze. They've genuinely created these.
It's stealing my heart. He's so cute, and he's got so much personality in his animations.
I think like seeing them in the menu moving, seeing them in like the creator team. There's a little. This legit looks more like beta testing in quality. Was it a crow? Kadogi Dancing Devil. I don't know. Have they fixed the Kadoki? Like they said, Kadoki was Kabroki at one point.
Yeah, they said that Kadoki was suffering from being too small and also going new.
I don't know. I find Shovelbutts like really small.
I think the sizes could be changed. Like, Slifer does look really tall.
Also, new music as well.
It could just be how it's positioned in the trailer when they're all standing together.
Worth noting, new music because we've only ever had like the Kickstarter trailer music.
I didn't even notice that. I was too busy watching.
I'll turn it up a little bit. Dark Adonis, man, today is a good day for many reasons. Needed one for a while now.
I can't believe how smoothly it all runs. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is probably just the best scenes that they had, and there probably is going to be some glitching all over the place here and there, but damn.
I hope you're okay, Dark Adonis. Got some good few days of streams coming up for you at least.
Yeah, something good for you to come back to. Hopefully it all went well. See, I've grown up with Pokemon and little things like these tiny little ember bursts, so seeing Kadoki just drop so many boulders on someone, I still can't get used to it.
Yoshi's excited for the streams. We're glad, and again, we keep repeating this every time you disappear. We're glad to have you back. Someone gifted me a pixel engine as in one previews, and then this trailer comes out, and I got confused with the childhood game being remastered. Oh. Some good times going forward. And again, like I said, I'll keep this just looping in the background for anyone who comes along to see. Again, important each time you watch this to note, it is pre-alpha footage, and expect as well. So this is the thing I've been worried about with people's responses to the game. It's alpha. It's very important people get that in their head, and we're doing this as to test the game. We are going to be actual bug testers, so the thing I'm trying to encourage people going into this is it will have bugs. That is why it's an alpha and not a full release. It's very important, and the more people who can detail their bugs, and like, I know Andrew has he's working hard to get like a bug report format in particular. But yeah, the issue, well, not so much an issue, it's just making sure people know, like, this is an alpha that we're going into. They want us to break the game. They want us to find as many bugs so they can fix them. So then the final game, the one we're all waiting for in 2023, that game is going to be absolutely superb compared to it. But getting everyone into this mindset of right now it's not the perfect game because it's not a game. This is the mechanic that they want to test. This is what the game is fully about. They've taken the monster taming genre and they want to do something different. They want free roaming combat, open world combat like you've seen. Like, and they're giving us 3 arenas as well. It's just, I want to make sure everyone goes into the mindset of find the bugs. You're gonna have fun, but you're also gonna have crashes. Helium Ember. Yeah, if you find Helium Ember, by all means, make sure you let the devs know. Make sure you get that log report into them, however they're gonna tell us to do it. Make sure. It's like, yeah, Dark Arts. The combat is one of the most important things of the game, so needing to test it constantly is seriously required. Yeah. Even when the beta comes out, I'm pretty sure they're still going to use the alpha specifically for combat. I'm going to be playing on Switch too, so bug report. We'll keep you aware that the Switch, the alpha is on Steam only. Even if you've got the Switch version logged, it will be a Steam key at the moment. They haven't currently had any progress with the Switch dev kit because I believe Nintendo had told them there was trouble getting one. When the Switch comes forward, it's like, yeah, take a Pro.
Yeah.
I imagine when they eventually add flyers, that's the thing. Like, they want to try that. They want to test out how water kinfolk are gonna react. So back in our we've seen, but how are they gonna portray that in a combat state? Like, it's gotta happen.
Yeah, there's still a lot more that's got to be added. We got the flyers, we've got the other typings like back in our. There's going to be bugs, there's going to be problems. There will be with each new update, but the important thing is just to not start wars over it. Some people are going to see the bugs and not like it. That's up to them. Some people will see the bugs and just be, great, I found what I'm looking for to help. Time to send it across.
It's just making sure you get just every log you can. Whenever it crashes, just grab the log, just report, just say, right, I was in the middle of a fight, or I just exited out, went to the main menu, or whatever the bug is. Just make sure you can let the guys know. The more we find, the more information we give them, the more they can narrow it down and go, right, we found this fix, or we found that fix. I wonder if Chrono Trigger is an influence for how seamless So they've noted Breath of the Wild. A Pokken tournament is also one they've noted, and oh yeah, detailed reports definitely. So don't just say it crashed middle of a fight. What were you doing in the fight? Is like I was using Skulkin or I was using Kadoki, and Skulkin used this like he used X attack or and say which level you were on as well. So it's like I was on Riverside. Um, if you can, like tell them were you near the middle of the map, were you on the edge? Every like Chocobo said, it's like every detail you can give them, so
Because
they
the thing is, the game might crash at some point, or you might have a bug at some point, but it could be caused by the arena, by the move, by the kinfolk, by the switching mechanic. It could be absolutely anything. So to find the link, to find what's causing the bug, they need as much information as possible from as many people as possible.
yeah, I'm pretty sure in their tests as well, like behind the scenes, they said they had many bugs. I'm pretty sure two of them, like several of them, had like a similar bug. But because they've all given their bug reports, they can compare them and go, "All right, it's this." You know, from
Yeah.
anything I know, it's usually like a null pointer exception. That's like the most common type of bug, and it's
I'm
frustrating.
excited to see Andrew's bug compilation.
Oh yeah, we got like the glitch compilation.
Yeah, he said he's been holding them for a while, so I can't wait to see it.
Let's have a look. I have a bug testing form that I used when I was a paid tester. I could give that file and let people access it and see if it helps. It might be worth speaking with Andrew. He's the one going through that, like that stuff at the moment. I have an idea for him. All the memes born from bugs. Can't wait. Yeah, I've just come up with an idea for Andrew for bug reporting. So I might contact him after.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean,
I'm guessing they'll have set channels and things set up for it anyway after it releases.
Again, just I will have a check of it later, but again, just an impromptu little stream at the moment.
It looks so good, I already need more. A long Kadoki. Kadoki just stretches across the entire map.
Mentioned by a lot of people. Okay, they're all being sorted. Apologies, we had a lot of pings on Discord, so. And one thing to note as well, I think Andrew mentioned it in the chats before, they will be putting change logs on the website. So on SkyMill Studios, whenever a new build comes along with something significant, they are going to have like an update change log there. Energy Boy, why do I hear boss music? The grass, the water, that's the kind of stuff you usually hold off. If you, so we've all gotten to know Tori, she wouldn't have let that slide.
Yeah, Tori loves all the nature and the plant life. She's in charge of all the topography and the geography of the region. So, when I say that Tori has been in depth with this, I mean it's been nuts. She's been researching all the local flora from the area. She's been researching the landscape. I think the devs even mentioned that they'd actually like to go to the location it's based off for some hands-on.
Yeah, they've mentioned it once. Oh, am I still being pinged over?
A lot of people are very excited at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's because this is the trailer we were.
Oh yeah, Tori's been working really hard and it shows. It looks so good already.
Yeah, just Tori's been going hard on the vegetation. Oh yeah. She was in chats earlier saying that she's really happy people have noticed.
The Riverside Arena really gets to me. The lighting on the water is so beautiful. Tori is an IRL druid, yeah.
You can tell how hard she's worked on it. Yeah, like I asked her earlier, it's like about the Riverside in particular. Like where is it?
You just gone past
So
it.
coming back to this looks real. This looks like something I may have been to as a kid. Like it looks like it's not just a line. You can see like it's edged. It's been eroded by natural weathering elements. This tree has collapsed into it. It's not.
But look at the trees as well, though. They're not just there. The light catches them as it comes round the tree branches. It all looks so real.
But it's just these little details, like this little nook of rock. Let me move the chat out of the way so I can show. This little nook here, like you could have ignored that and we wouldn't have been bothered. But the fact is, there means you care. Like it means SkyMill care about this tiny detail rather than I just want to put a river in. Like you got little rocks poking out as well. Over here, you know, it's all these tiny details, and that's how we're going to interact with the environment as well.
And again, this is pre alpha. This isn't even finished.
Oh yeah, this is before we get into it, technically. So
You know, when you're in a chat and you just see an artist link this beautiful, amazing piece, and like, oh, just a work in progress. It's like, what?
you might want to be careful with that because everyone calls you out for doing pretty much that. But yeah, just these little details, and you can see rocks up here as well, and you can see like there's an extra branch coming off this fallen tree as well. Didn't have to put it there. It exists though. You can see like little rocks in the bank in here, in the background. Loads of trees, and you got rocks built into the hillside here as well.
I know this may be dumb, but the way the grass moves made me excited. It just.
Here we go. We get a little hint of the fog as well. So if any of you followed
Oh,
the
do you think
story,
that's the in game fog?
highly likely, because it follows the lore of the Hinterlock, and again, we don't know about the fog what it is, but we can experience it.
Oh, so that could be the plot fog.
So some little fun for everyone to think about. But here we go, a different angle. I'm assuming we can't get there, but look at this stream. Look at where it comes down from. From the movie The Fog. Oh, here we go. We got a different angle. So I'm assuming we were look. Yeah, we can see the branch over here. So we were looking more to the left. But look at this. It looks like it's naturally carved out, and this has been handmade. I believe you said Kayla did the.
Tori said that the trees were Kayla's doing.
I think we get like a confirmation soon or in the future, but you can see it's just it's not linear. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's like you can see like it's cutting away up here, and then there's like little waterfalls down.
Tori said the river was all me.
Oh, there we are. Look, you can see it's like it's not coming like a straight line from point A to point B. It's cutting into it. There's a little waterfall here, and then it bends around it's cut away into the mountain formation here, and then
Yeah, that's what water does. It doesn't go in a straight line. It finds the weakest point and just goes round and round.
look, it looks like a little rapid over here as well. Like ever so slightly in the distance, like a little rapid. Let me take it back a bit.
I totally agree as well, you Yoshi. Like I had favorites at first, but now seeing them all moving, I can't choose. Don't make me.
Ah, yes, we have Tori using shovel butt against Light Stag.
We have a berry with us.
Hey,
I
Barry.
smell I smell trouble over here.
It's not so much trouble, is that they've dropped the trailer and we're all just like, let's watch it.
Have you seen the trailer yet, Barry?
Yes. I've
So
watched
yeah,
it 5 times.
we've watched it more. I've just put it on loop as the background here. So,
With the shovel butt doing a little jumpy, he's so cute.
I'm trying to edit a video for tomorrow, so when I get home, I just release it so I don't get in trouble by Robin.
we are
so,
we
so
are
I'm like
live.
secretly like, oh, you are live.
We are live, yes.
Surprise.
Surprise.
So everyone in chat, welcome Barry.
I didn't know really. I thought you guys were just chatting.
No, we wanted to watch it with the community. We've had Crow in, we've had Tori and Joey on
More
board.
than analysing it and getting info from Tori.
So the river was all the river of Riverside is all Tory. Frank is always trouble. When aren't I?
You're always troublemaking, man.
So here we go. Just playing it again. Just. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna stop it here. One thing that happens, like the little curl as he runs away.
Oh, it curls up like a spring.
There we go. That's probably the best one. But that's from a dash attack. Oh, poor Ember. His no, no.
Some of these freeze frames are going to be great.
But yeah, when he dashes away, he'll take it back like a ready, attacks, and then that dash, like, it coils into itself. Yeah, curls up, springs him forward. That's actually quite a detail I wasn't expecting. Like,
Well, if I remember right, didn't Skymill say that they wanted him to have quite a special moveset focused on combat with his tail?
so looks like we got the bite attack. Remember the bite animation? In one of the first newsletters, I brought like an animation. It was we
Oh
commented
yeah,
it looked like
the
Dear
purple,
Dog's animation.
the purple bite.
Oh,
It looked
yeah.
like it could have been something that Dear Dog's teeth would do.
Yeah, because I did the drawing, didn't I, for the dog moves, and it was quite similar.
Yeah, but the move at the bottom, the middle one.
So we've seen the slash with the claws.
So here we go. This attack.
No. Look at that.
That's unexpected from such a cute little thing.
Right, I was just saying that to you. All the small kinfolk have the most terrifying moves.
Also, again, pointing out the trees are all different, and also there's just like a random boulder over here that probably didn't even need to be thought of, but it exists. It's like all tiny details in each of the worlds.
But look at that, the boulder he summons is not just bigger than him, it's bigger than the bear.
Here we go. Here we go.
20?
It looks painful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't even count them.
I want to know what this juggling move is. I don't know if you can see that. It looks.
Oh god. Shovel that literally just juggles people.
La da 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 circus.
Why was that not shown? Come on.
The most surprising move to me is so that's a bit later on, but
Yeah, again, another one of the small kinfolk being absolutely terrifying. Oh, Skulkin.
but
What is he doing?
this is
What
what I
is-
was saying. Everyone was debating the size of Skulkin. I thought he was bigger. He looks like almost the size of Lightstag here.
He almost looks like Kodoki size, like tad bigger.
It's hard to tell because of perspective, but I guess if he was based on a human skull, it wouldn't be too much bigger.
Oh, actually, here we go. One thing to note: you can see Smokey Stash, Rob, cursor. It looks like you can change your avatar. Looks like it's set, but I wonder if they'll include like like
Yeah, it
I'd
looks
love to
like
put
it
my
bases.
bulk.
It looks like it bases off your account, your Sky Mills account, because I see the number down there.
Hmm.
Let me just. There we go.
Perfect.
There we go. I fixed it. Just
I'll have to make you a better resolution for the book because now you're using it everywhere.
achievement unlocked. Rock paper scissors. There we go. I hope that we could do something like that with the picture in future. It looks like he's just clicking on it and just cycling through, but I'd love to have.
I guess it would depend because they don't want to just give people free reign in case someone puts inappropriate pictures up there, depending on if it's used in game or how. Like we haven't seen it in the combat section, but
It might be a storage issue too, because they would have to storage, a bunch of other pictures.
And I just want my bulk there. I wonder later if it'll be based on the model of your character.
that would be cool.
But also one thing to note, I'll get rid of that. Characters we haven't seen before in the pictures.
Oh, new peoples.
So here's one. I think
I've drawn her before, but yeah, we've seen her.
kind of.
He's in. I think he's in official artwork. I don't think the girl was. I don't think I've seen her before.
Yeah, kind of like how Pokemon does it for the trainer ID. Because there's a lot of customization they have planned. So, was there any more? Okay. Now we got going back over this again. We have the team customization. So it looks like it's 5 teams there. I don't know if it doesn't look like there's a limit on how many teams you could make, but I love how you can set custom teams and even name them. Yeah. So one thing to note as well, I think it was on the next screen, at the top. So just above here, it says double click the name below to change your team name. So you'd literally double click that, and you should be able to type it. It seems. But yeah, I love this little squad ring as well, where you can see all 4 of your team members in like one area.
That's so cool.
So what have we got? A sleeping mushroom icon? Go back real quick to Slifer in the team. I think I was a bit ahead. Was it? Or was it before?
No, before.
Let's see. When do you change it? I was like, it's like one frame of this Slifer. He doesn't have the bite attack. No, he doesn't. He has a screw.
He doesn't have the bite attack in
Oh
his
no, that
monster
could be a
range.
spring.
Oh, you think he does a bounce? That would be cool.
Does he like bounce up in the air?
But it's a good point Dark Adonis brought up. He doesn't have the bite. So it looks like you can. Well, just to show you, I think they showed it a bit.
Yeah, and Mechad's moves coming up. You mentioned earlier that they both have 5 moves.
Wasn't like Rob? Yeah, wasn't Rob like clicking around in there really quickly? Like he didn't do it like in the video. Like he did it really quickly.
If you compare Mechad's moves there with the list on the right,
Because look, it's
the slash isn't actually there.
So it looks.
see,
So just to show a Dark Adonis, you can actually swap out your moves, and Priest is here. So
Yeah, there's 5 moves on the right there, but
Priest is here, so we gotta do Priest some justice.
it's the boy.
Here we go, Priest. What do you think? What do you think of the boy? Look at him run in. Look!
looking at him.
Look at him!
Look how cute he is.
I knew it was something off. That's amazing. There's in the the fact you can swap moves. I think they haven't like finalized the moves. They're just trying out moves as well. That's part of the alpha testing. I cried, bro.
I can't help it, Priest. I think I'm gonna be joining you because he's just the cutest kinfolk.
I think we saw him jumping in a match as well.
Yeah, he was jumping
Up
at
here.
the light stag, I think.
Was there a
He does like a
was there
front flip.
Look at the dodge. Look at the dodge.
Here
Look,
we
he
go.
jumps. He jumps. Oh,
He's a little bangalore. We gotta take it back here. Here we go. Priest. Priest.
Look at the little bouncy run.
look at that. Look at that.
Not the bouncy run. Look at all this.
He hits hard.
What's all this?
From such a
Look
tiny
at
thing
it.
as well.
Look at all of that.
With a smile on his face.
Rain from above. That's not make it rain.
Oh, look at that face.
No.
More like raining rocks.
He looks so innocent while he's dropping a mountain on someone.
You know, good guys don't look at explosions. I'm
Frank, we need to get a lizard now. It's too cute.
Oh no. Why a lizard? We need one of these. We need. I'm gonna say it again because Priest is here, but we need a shovel butt
We do.
plushie.
We need like 20, and then we need to buy them.
We need all the plushies. All the.
Dark Adonis just comes out, shovel butt. If you're mean to me, I'll just bury you, and then just smiles.
Right, we got Shovelbutt that buries people alive. We got Naked that comes out of nowhere with that giant fist. Kadoki just summons an army of vines to beat the living daylights out of you.
Oh, Priest, I've stopped it in such a great place, though. Look at this face.
He's too cute.
Look at it.
Also, I noticed this early on, but the fact that the eyes aren't static, they're not part of, what's the word?
The body.
Have a look.
Yeah, they're not part of the body or just drawn on, they're actually animated. Like they're a separate part of the model.
I think I can. Like you can see here, it's
Yeah.
at the bottom, but as he's looking downwards, it's looking upwards. So
Yeah, like even in Pokemon, I don't think they have that. They have the eyes is just part of the texture over the creature.
I prefer this pose. So he's just like, yay! I'm shocked on how high quality the little wolf bear is. I mean, considering this threat, I will point out this is the one most people were saying they were going to use. Nobody's really spoken about Light Stack.
To be fair, all the small kinfolk seem to have the crazy moves. I think that's what shocked us all most.
Oh, this guy. 1, 2.
Yeah, look at it.
Sorry, Mechid Ninja Kick.
Dude, look at that. That's like Naruto right there.
And
He already has the Naruto run, so.
again, this. I'm gonna have
That-
Stack on the team for sure. What about this? What about Mechid?
Dude, look at the damage. Look at that damage.
Priest, look at this.
Right, I mentioned that earlier. It's like 60-65% of the HP.
Like, and just to, we've had confirmation. My phone Elwaz is what is Tori? That's Tori's username. So yeah, if you see this in game, also first preview of
The red
title.
Sky tag.
there's titles in game as well.
Dark Adonis, to answer the elemental question for you, they don't have elemental weaknesses in this game. Each type, though, is associated with a different playstyle, which I think is mentioned earlier when we see the roster in the video. So certain types will match up better against others because of their playstyle. Like light is the buffing type, dark is the debuff type.
So it's more about synergy rather than weakness at the moment.
Yeah.
What else
So
have we got?
light and dark, because their buff and debuff are super effective, quote unquote, against each other, but it's mainly down to the playstyle rather than any extra damage modifiers.
Oh yeah, we've done the items. We can confirm they're not beans. I think it
Beans, beans.
was here. Yeah,
I'm kind of disappointed. I was wishing it was soup.
there is beans. There's a coffee bean,
Yeah, coffee bean.
but yeah, rations basically leftovers. 5% every 5 seconds, which
Not
kind of
black.
makes sense.
That black mask is kind of interesting.
I'm not going to be using Black Mask.
I'm gonna put it on my whole team.
I think my basic team is just going to have rations on it because I play very like a coward basically.
Well, we don't know what the rest of the moves do yet, so we're not sure if that was just the base damage for the fist or if it was buffed somehow. But yeah, that was crazy
Yeah,
damage.
Yoshi's with me. He's like, yeah. And the mask is going to be the most potentially OP. I don't know. I'm sort of like the payoff doesn't seem worth it for me.
I think rations might be the most abusable one because it's just 5% for 5 seconds.
So my thing with this priest is if you get hit by that iron fist, like you got to try and survive with like a third of your health, and you'll only be able to hit them 7 times because you'll have 33% roughly. 5 times 7, 35. So you will only be, because you lose 5% of your max HP. So you'll only be able to attack 7 times. Overall, you'll only be able to hit 20 times. With this, you are restricted in your attacks. So you can do more damage, but you do have a time, like an actual limit. If you don't get hit, you have 20 attacks. If you do, you have less. So you've got to be really, really good at your character.
I can't believe we're all already sorting out like the best metas and mechanics of these items in Kinfolk.
Oh man, unfortunately, I gotta get going. I'm getting called away.
No problem. You take care,
Thank you for
Barry.
coming along, Barry.
Later, guys.
I'll see you tomorrow. I will.
Yeah, it'll be later in the afternoon.
Yeah, be a bit later, but tomorrow we'll have our fun. Yeah, Tori says bye too.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I mean, yeah, for sure, but it could 100% be used very well. It's like that's the reason why I won't use it because I'm
I'm
not
gonna
one
run
of
it just for fun. I usually like playing Nuka strategies anyway.
I am one of those people that is just like, nah, I know I'm not going to be able to use it well. So peach, that's like citrus berry, isn't it? Like instead of getting into half health, it's quarter health.
Hmm.
And then you get a 50% HP buff. So it's like the citrus berry from Pokemon in comparison. Anytime they hit an enemy, Kadoki's plant summons. That's a good point. Kadoki's thorn, if that hits the enemy, does
Does
that?
that give Kadoki damage? That would be interesting. That's something to
Otherwise,
test.
otherwise that will be abused as hell. Again, that's something we can test though. We can chuck it down and just see if
Yeah.
it's hurting Kadoki. This is another thing of the alphas. Test the items as well. Not just moves and the characters. We got items we can try and break as well.
So think about it this way: if it's per hit, what if you've got a move that does a lot of hits in a short period of time, but they're very weak? Would you still be taking 5% like 10 times for one move? Just because it does repeated hits?
So it looks like the move on the far left is like your common attack. You can see down here. It looks like it's the left click attack. Is it worth hitting them with that attack if you're not going to do so much? It sounds like a really bad item for them.
Yeah.
It seems
If
to be
it does
more
work-
nuking. So if you use like that iron fist or
Ember.
shovel butts move.
Well, I don't know, does each of Shovelbutt's boulders count as a hit?
Yeah, that's another thing there to think of priests if you're planning on using it on shovel butt. It's like that boulder attack. Is it going to be for every
Because I
single?
tried counting Shovelbutt's boulders, I couldn't.
Yeah, I think it was like 16 boulders. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was about 16 I count. Do you lose 5% for each one of those boulders, maybe? Again, something to test. This is something to check. Because then you can bug report to say, well, is that item working as intended or not? Shovel is going to be a tank, so he can take it. But no, the tank doesn't matter if he's losing 5% guaranteed.
Yeah, if you have like 10,000 health compared to 1,000 health, 5% is still 5%.
Yeah, it's not saying you lose 5 HP, because, yeah, that's clearly different, but... Yeah, you see what I mean? Because it's 5%. You've still got 20, and if there's like 16 boulders coming down, they all hit, do you lose 80% of your health?
I actually hope that it does work that way and that it is intentional though, because it means that
You've got to prep.
Unlike other games where you just slap the strongest item across all of your team, you actually have to think about it with this one.
Priest is like, oh yeah. But again, this is what you can query about when you're trying the items. It's like, is it every single hit or is it once? Honestly, that item sounds very balanced. It depends on how it's been incorporated. Oh, actually, there's one thing I noted just then.
Mm.
Nice, cool little thing. You can actually hover. Oh, we can actually see bounce. We can actually see. We've actually got like a little tooltip for.
A jumping ability that can be charged. The longer the user charges the ability, the farther they are launched. Oh my god. That sounds so cool.
That looks like it's a slifer only because the spring tail.
I hope he bounces on his actual tail. I really
Okay,
do.
Dark Adonis is like what? There's tooltips in a pre-alpha. Interesting to note as well. Don't know if anyone's talking about it. Player score.
I want to launch Slifer into space. Do it if you can get that to happen. Bug report.
Priest, it's more about the fact that there's a tooltip here for it. You can hover over each move and well, just see what. Well, it tells you what it does. There
And
we go.
it's an air type move. Oh, right,
The
yeah, they
color.
do have colors assigned for the typings.
So bite, user bites down directly in front of them, dealing heavy damage and staggering any enemies caught in their jaws. There's so much, yeah, there's a lot of quality of life here. And it just looks really nice. It's not like I've been in like a beta before, and the menu didn't even look as pretty. It was just like your typical grey background. There wasn't any built-in menu. It was just like slapped together. That was a beta, not an alpha. Yeah, Dark Adonis. I cannot stress this enough. How amazing this is.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed it at first, but all the moves are color coordinated. You're right, Priest.
Here we go. Just another screenshot. So Gaia. Is it Gaia? Yeah. No.
And an air move on Kadoki.
Ooh, looks like a twister.
That's interesting. I'm actually really happy about that because if the kinfolk were restricted to one type of move, it would actually limit their playstyle a lot. So to see them, at least even if it's just unintentional for now to test the moves, to see them borrowing moves from others' types is really nice.
I reckon they did this particular scene just for Priest. Look
Look
at the
at the
happy
smile.
boy. Look at the happy boy. It's the green twister from the original trailer. Yeah, more than likely we can draw a lot of comparisons to it. But I got a really strong feeling that they've done this for you, Priest, this particular screen. I've been through a lot of game tests professionally, and I went to college for game design and animation. Of course, I don't claim to be a savant or any kind of expert whatsoever, but it's absolutely beautiful and insane how well put together and thought out this alpha is through the trailer alone. Priest is just one man.
I have to agree, Adonis. I have no experience in this area, but I'm amazed. And it's nice to hear it from someone who has a bit more experience. I'm just easily pleased.
Priest is just say, I don't deserve him. Yeah, but look at this smile.
Yeah, they have an idle animation. Yeah. He's such a bouncy baby. It's a light type move. It's a steel colored castle. Same as Naked. It has the same move.
That's my fault. I muted my microphone. Please slow your videos and watch the animations frame by frame. To be fair, we have seen like the actual like they've given us gifs every now and then. So we've seen a lot of these animations.
We have Priest in the waiting room.
And me.
And Barry's back. Yeah,
I'm
well,
back.
I'm on the wrong channel.
Here, I'll get him over.
Got him. There we go. We have
Back.
the pretty boy in now.
Yay!
Yay.
We have Priest in the chat.
Here, I'll get him over.
how are you feeling, Priest?
There we go. We have
Back. Priest, how's the good boy doing?
I'm alive and kicking,
So
and I'm
now
hyped.
Priest, I was gonna say Priest is not gonna sleep for the next 28 hours.
I'm just gonna cry for the next 28 hours because I can only watch.
Soon. Priest will get to play with the shovel boy soon.
Everybody's
You never know.
bound until
You
I get
never
to
know.
use it.
You never
Just
know,
gonna set the
man.
message
You
up.
never know. Wave 2 might be coming soon.
It's all right.
Well, it depends on how well the first test goes, and like people have already said, this looks so clean already.
It's actually really impressive what they've done.
I wasn't expecting this much detail, I'm not gonna lie.
So Dark Adonis, I've just sent your comment earlier, your big paragraph earlier about how beautiful and insane it looks. I've sent that directly to the devs for them to see as well.
Yeah, they've no doubt been working so hard on their feet, so every little compliment goes a long way, I'm sure.
Let's just keep the going on in the background. If you guys notice anything, just like stop me and I'll.
I also like that Shovel's on his favorites team.
Oh wait, is
I can't help it. The more I see from Shovel, the more I fall in love. He's just so adorable.
I've been telling you guys, he's the greatest.
where are
Best.
they? Yep, so officially currently these are Rob's favorites. So
And he's
Shovel
there.
Butt.
Look at him.
I said the only reason he settled with Embers because yeah, K
Yeah,
Knight
look.
is broke.
Look, he's at the top
And
of the
that-
list. Too.
That's literally the three of those kinfolk I plan to use. I'm gonna go Shovel, Gaze, Skulkin, and Kadoki. And they're on his favorites, so that's looking good.
Let's have a look. There's some interesting things going on with Skulkin. Right? There's like a little bubble move.
Adonis, the Gentle Gaze is from like the page, right?
Yeah, it's their code name from the Trello page. Shovelbutt and Gentle Gaze aren't finalized.
Everyone is so there is a huge argument going on in the Kindred community. Shovelbutt needs to be canon is the big argument.
You see, I'm happy for him
I
to
wouldn't be
always be Shovelbutt, but even if they changed it, it's always going to be Shovelbutt to me. So,
Well, Luna came up with one the other day. I think it was something like Spadicus.
oh no, Spadicus.
Considering he's 4 years old, Spadicus wasn't actually a bad suggestion.
The only reason I can see Shovelbutt's name being Shovelbutt as a problem is like it's not the
Professionalism.
most professional. Yeah.
That's basically it.
And given the tone of the game, as much as it's like all fun, like it is supposed to have a dark tone. So if there's a creature called a Shovelbutt, it kind of doesn't
Yeah.
fit.
Dark Adonis said something. It was like the nicknaming.
Yeah, let's look through the trailer again. Let's see if we can find anything with a nickname at any point.
It's good. That's a good point.
There's a lot of like going
Can I
through
take
all
it back to the start frame?
it loops around anyway, so it's on auto loop. Can you believe we've been watching this trailer for over an hour?
Oh, you guys been streaming for a long time?
We've been streaming for 1 hour and 15 minutes.
You know, I just got the.
Sorry, I'm late.
Adanta says it's French, it's actually pronounced Chevalboué.
I wonder if we can have even more vines, or if they only summon
looks
3.
like it looks like it's limited to the 3.
I think there's like a countdown timer or something.
Or is it like a cooldown so you can summon 3 every time it resets? Because that'd be crazy.
You Shrek on play right now, sweetie.
I was
Yeah,
most
this is my
surprised that
favorite
they
one.
left
Dash
the
away
items
with
and stuff in there.
Stringtail, then you got Shovelbutt throwing his boulders.
Straight
I'm
up,
gonna put my
just,
bulk up there for that scene.
just Apex ultimate ability.
There we go. But again, we were talking about the arenas, like, so this Riverside one is probably my favorite one. The fact you got like the mountainous snow hills. There's rocks in the distance. I don't think you can get to them.
There's that one scene where you look at the riverside sideways and you've just got that beautiful lighting.
Which one? It was in the preview. Yeah.
It just has no right being this good already.
Look at that.
Just look at the art and the assets being used.
Like, I wouldn't be mad to see that in a finalized game.
Well, it's like Dark Adonis said earlier. It's like it all looks beautiful, and this is. Just want to get a quote out from everyone. The following is pre-alpha footage.
Yeah.
Pre-alpha. It's not alpha. This is pre. And this is what we're being treated to.
Exactly. And it's
Which
only
means
gonna get better.
That's what I was gonna say. It's only gonna get better.
Like
Got 3 whole years of getting better.
like
Think
me and
about
Charlie was saying, it's like this is like a little preview of the fog. Nobody's really spoken about it for a while, but the fog is making his little appearance.
that. Oh,
Well, yeah, like, you can see like there's a silhouette of a tree in the background, but it's not too
wonder
far
now,
away.
Is the fog something you're just going to encounter through the game and it affects you if you walk through it in some way? That'd be interesting.
I was
Maybe that's
actually
just a
I was
fog.
asking them, like, imagine the barrier like closes in and it becomes the fog if you take too long.
Oh.
Everyone loses.
Sadly, we have been told there's a 7-minute round limit or something. But
Yeah.
here we go. Dark
Just add
Adonis is just
add an
there.
extra minute, and the last minute is battle royale mode.
This does not look like a pre-alpha from Dark Adonis.
I mean, Rob does have high standards.
Perfectionist is the best way to put it.
It shows though. Look how good this looks.
But it's a good thing. I'd rather he takes as long as he wants and gives us stuff like this.
Which again follows on from the fact that if we're getting things like this, especially, well, this is dropping tomorrow. If we're getting things like this now, I kind of don't mind there being a delay.
Do we actually see any combat footage in that forest? Because that fallen tree looks huge.
Yeah,
I was
do you
actually
remember
gonna
the
say that.
Shovelbutt boulders?
Is that tree hollow or is that a solid tree?
Can you go back to the shovel boulders scene then? Because how much of the forest is shown? Or is it just?
So is this? I believe we were looking more this way in the other shot.
Oh yeah, look at how big it is compared to that.
So like,
Yeah, see
So,
this
like,
log
can
on
you-
the left here. It seems to be like.
That on the right.
Let's see if I can find it again.
oh, the barrier's
Yeah,
blocking
that-
it off, right? We can't actually go over there.
So this little white streaky part looks like it. Yeah, you
It
can
looks
see
like
it's
a
all raised,
barrier.
and that looks like it's going to be the barrier. Let's
Mm.
have a look in this scene. You can sort of see it in the back. Yeah, in the background.
Is,
It
yeah.
looks like we're contained in this.
Because I saw people saying that it was rain, but I was like, that
It's
didn't
very
look like rain to
specific.
me.
Oh, you can see it here.
Upwards.
You can see it here going upwards as well on this in front of this tree.
Oh yeah, see it?
So if I take
Mhm.
it back a little bit, you can just watch like the white streaks in the background. They are going bottom to
Not
top.
down.
See them going up
Mhm.
instead. So that looks like it's going to be the barrier. I didn't see the ruins one too well, so it looks like this is. Oh, you can vaguely see it. So it's actually. I think ruin seems to be like the biggest arena.
I wonder if you can like go inside the the ruins part.
If I remember in chat, Joey said something about Shovelbutt can fit through what some of the windows. So That's
let's
gonna
have a
be
look.
fun.
Did we get?
Shovelbutt playing Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, these. There we go. Something like that. Oh, or this little structure here. It looks like you can go through. But yeah, you got a little structure here.
Shovelbutt climbing up.
Yeah, he can like jump through them. It's gonna be epic.
Shovelbutt.
Shovel butt OP.
Just get him back in.
Look at the good bouncy boy.
Eh.
Bruh, they teasing me.
I think that if we were to like time how long each kinfolk's been in the trailer, I think Shovelbutt's actually had the most.
I can't get over how much life and expression his animations have already.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Like, it's all well and good.
Actually-
Oh yeah, he's cute. Let me see the concept art.
Actually, I just noticed one thing I want to check. Swipes. The user strikes up to 3 times in quick succession. Okay.
Oh, so is that the attack we saw at the start then, where he does 3 hits?
It looks like.
Oh yeah, the first attack, the initial one.
That type move? It looks like it's his standard move.
So, yeah, swipes. But then we don't see this bite one.
Look at him stood there. His claw reached back and. Jeez. I can't get over these animations already.
In case anyone wasn't in the Discord as well, Rob literally sent just this as a picture before dropping the link. He just
What,
screenshotted
the ready screen?
Yeah, he just had the word ready and put that in the Discord. It was great. Everyone went crazy, man.
He teasing people.
Damn, I was so late. Crow pinged me. I was like, "What's going on?" Chat's so active right now.
Man, ever since this trailer's gone, man, I've been hit with support email.
What about how to get into alpha?
I've had like 6 people DM me.
Hey bro, get me an alpha. I told Barry to sneak me in.
To sneak you in.
He said he'll try.
That's what we got. Discord suggestion.
Gil!
Is that a Gil?
Gil!
We do have a Gil. So this was like this was a small impromptu stream which is now turned into an hour and a half long.
It's worth it though.
Do you regret it?
we do have Gil in voice chat. He's just very
Quiet.
yeah, that'll be the right word.
I legitimately don't know who I
We are live, Gil. So if you can hear us, we are live.
Yeah, Gil's actually in the text chat as well. He has been since the beginning. Oh no, I've just seen the users in chat. I checked earlier and he was there. We have the. Let me copy link and just put it in.
Now it should be working.
There's a Gil. How you doing, Gil?
Well, cleaning
Sound-
stuff.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I'm tired.
We're actually
Yeah.
live at the moment. We have been for an hour and a half just watching the trailer over and over.
It looks so.
Yeah, I know. That's what I see.
Mostly looking at Shovelbutt because they want to tease me.
Yeah, that's.
I legitimately think this on this, and now I'm just looking at this one trailer. I don't know who I would even want to use.
I do wish they gave Stag some more airtime. Didn't really see anything from her.
Stag and Skulkin actually would have been. Yeah. Just something from them too.
Yeah, like it was just that little bit with the beam, and it didn't even land, so we don't we don't know what it does.
Did you see the plant actually had a hit point bar as well? The plant.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's probably the minion side of things they were talking about for Gaia.
Health bars and one
Mhm.
went down once it got attacked, I think.
Yeah, so you could probably just kill them all with a blast from fire damage, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, so that's why you guys weren't sure if the mask, like, if it will be connected to the tendrils, because they're their own thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting though, because if you use the Gaia type and they summon their own minions with their own health bars, you've got two choices. You either get close to hit them and you take damage, or you waste a move and have to go back into cooldown again to get rid of them.
Yeah, Especially because
well,
divines have reach.
Gaia's gonna be tricky.
well, it depends because
It
these
didn't look
vines
like-
are close combat, but there might be some minions that are ranged, like for healing purposes or long range damage.
Because remember, even in like the original trailer, he had the flies, but they haven't shown that here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I
So
just
it'd
want
be
to repeat.
interesting if they're in the alpha.
Just want to
Are you
repeat
fine?
something from Dark Adonis from earlier again, where he said that he'd been through a lot of game tests professionally. He's gone through college for game design animation himself, and doesn't claim to be a savant, doesn't claim to be an expert, but he says it's absolutely beautiful and insane how well put together and thought out this alpha is, and that this is just the trailer, and yeah, he ends the passion this team has just. It just shows throughout. That was from Dark Adonis earlier. Oh, we have Danger Noodle. Yeah, we've been watching it for the last hour and a half, just dissecting it piece by piece.
We should probably head off
Yeah.
soon. Really, don't
And I'm
100%
pretty
still
sure my
standing
PC
by that.
won't. Yeah, my PC won't be able to run the alpha with that level of details, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm so surprised about
The Steam. What does the Steam say? I think the Steam.
It's a
doesn't-
GTX 970, 8GB RAM, i5 9600, I think it was.
Yeah, let me look at the main page.
I feel your pain, Gil. That's from Yoshi. Also, hello Danger Noodle as well.
Press pause, Fatty.
Yeah, that game will probably make me buy a few PC parts.
Lots of upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope my laptop can actually run it now, saying that.
There's me, and I'm worried about the potato. The potato is worrying me lately.
The professional potato.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Christmas is good.
Yeah, and there was the
Test donations. Go on, say it.
not
No.
yet. Later. But yeah, there's the Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So you
Yes,
might have
that's-
Oh
Is that-
yeah.
Has that
Yeah.
been or is that coming?
Black Friday was last Friday, and Cyber Monday is tomorrow.
Oh no.
The release.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Yoshi says a lot of burnt potatoes. It's like we've been calling this one the potato, but should I get if I get a new one, I have to base it on something cabbage, wouldn't I?
I gotta go officially this time, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See ya.
Take care, bear.
But I think when I get the something newer to cope with everything, I have to base it the name off of cabbage, wouldn't I? The cyber
Yeah.
cabbage. There we go. I thought my potato could run it since it's an alpha, and I think there was a quote from Joey saying that they are not like the final specs.
I
They're
think a lot of it is because of all the high quality stuff we got going on, and it looks like even though we only have access to a small part, I'm pretty sure on every screenshot we've seen so far that the devs have said everything you see is explorable. It's all crafted in.
It's just in terms of the arena,
Oh,
you're
but
stuck
they're
in that
limiting
arena.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure in the
Oh.
previous trailers, someone asked, "Are those mountains in the background climbable?"
What have you
They
noticed?
said, "Yep."
What have you noticed, Adonis? Because Real
More
saying that
secrets.
he's just noticed something, so I'm curious now.
So yeah, the arenas themselves might be small, but I think that the high specs might potentially be because it's a roughly fully 3D modeled world we're in.
I'm waiting for Adonis. He's noticed something in the trailer, and but oh yeah, Yoshi. I'm gonna go with that as the name for the Potato V2 as the cyber cabbage.
New and improved.
Cyber Cabbage 9000.
I would take the minimum requirements with a mountain of salt. They're not. Yeah, this is what I was saying. I'm sure that in the chats, I think Joey was saying the same thing, Tori.
Mhm.
The minimum requirements are just there to write something in. Okay, so
Here we go.
big mount. Right, let's get this. Let's pause it a sec. The scene with Kadoki using the vines. Right, so right before Kadoki shot a blade shot of sorts, it passed over the enemy's head. Might be a small thing, but it means perhaps you can actually aim. Are you talking about the?
Yeah.
Before he set the vines, so if we go back a bit.
Are you on about this?
So he throws something? No, before that.
Oh yeah, I've got to manipulate this. So what this little thing here?
Okay, so it goes over Mechid's head? Because Mechid is technically smaller than Kadoki.
Yeah, what's that little thing?
Oh, there. Rob, we verified this game runs reliably on this hardware, but further optimizations are on the way.
Oh,
There we go. So
Yeah.
we used the specs of one of the team's lower end machines as a placeholder. Yeah. So I think it was Adanta just now, a few minutes ago. Take the specs with the pinch of salt. Well, a mountain of salt. Just
so yeah, if you take it back a bit further, Crank, we might be able to see when he shoots that green thing first of all. See what Adonis means.
So one thing to notice, it goes like from a circular thing to an orb, whatever this thing is. But
I
you can
think that's it
see,
just running out of.
no, his
It's like
left
a
attack.
disc.
His left attack.
Yeah, it's his standard attack.
That's quite a distance.
Let's see if we can take it back to when he uses it to get the full animation.
So next frame.
Yep, this one.
So looking at the arch here, it's like
A banana.
the acorn swings his banana, is what I've been told here.
Oh, I think I see what he's trying to get at. Because if it's a
Wind
set
blade.
height,
Yeah.
then it's always gonna
Mhm.
miss Mechid.
So you can
Yeah.
see it going far, like what you have to watch the shadow because it's like level with your rest, with your aim. You can see the shadow on the floor
Hmm.
keeps going, and it seems to hit the.
It either hits the tree or it proofs before it hits the tree.
I think that's the barrier. Can you see all the white streaks going up?
Okay.
I think it hits the barrier, and that just poofs. Like
So
they've actually gone through the effort of having like a dissolving animation as well for each move. Like
Yeah, it
they
goes
could have
straight
just
over Mechid's head.
they could have made it just like disappear, but they didn't. They made it like fade into nothing instead. And these growing animations, like it starts. What's the best frame I can start at? It starts like a cabbage.
Cabbage
So
confirmed.
starts like a cabbage here, and then grows into. So things that we noted, the health as well, but the fact that I don't know, it looks like he's stunned. Like the thorns are actually
Well, yeah, it's 3 hits in a row basically. He can't move. He keeps just getting hit over and over.
also good to note as well
it's
that
unlocked.
you could see when you damage them, they go a red tint. from Adonis here as well. Number 2, it has a set distance and height. It means that some skills will be bad against enemies depending on their height. Means that there's more to strategy besides what skills do, but also the shape on how they attack. That skill, if it has a set height, will be better against taller and larger enemies. I don't think it was a set height. It seemed to line up exactly with the
Yeah, with the
the actual
cursor.
aim.
Hmm.
I don't even know what to call it. There is a name for it, but this thing,
Reticle.
the rectangle, that's the one. I was going to say something different that began with R, and I thought that's not the right word.
Yeah, there's no way to test it until people actually get their hands on the game, but it's one of the two.
But yeah,
Be interesting if it is set.
You can actually see like they'll get attacked. They'll go red. Can you move closer to Mike?
Hank is like an inch from his mic, so.
I could turn the volume up. That might help. But it still shows that some skills are better based on opponent size.
Yeah, this was an issue that they had before. They actually had to scale
It's also an option.
more because Ox was a bit bulk.
And based on this, he's actually bigger than Mekid. So
Yeah, I imagine the sizes will be subject to change like everything in pre-alpha, but
yeah, let's play it again. See what else we notice. Like here we go. These look like two of the smallest characters, so sort of like a level playing field. But then Mekid does this. Also worth noting on this scene as well, Ember's got a pretty, like that's a fairly big area for this attack. Like this fire attack, and also we can see a different type of rectangle as well. It looks like an arch.
yeah,
So it looks like
because
he's throwing something from himself.
it actually looks like they've increased the size because K-Knight used that move before and it wasn't that big, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Unless
You
it's
can actually see
something else.
it follows the arch as
yeah,
well.
it has a shockwave as well now when it lands. It doesn't just hit the circle.
You can see like a before and like the before is the big flames here, and this is the after, sort of like smolders.
Yeah, and then he just stands behind them waiting to slide.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a little ripple, so it might do even more damage, like
I know that
beyond, even if you're on the edge.
Adonis, don't apologize. Everybody's input's valid. I think Tori's still in the chat as well, so anything that they can hear about this as well is going to help them. Even though it's not like us playing the game, it's still vital feedback. So
Oh yeah,
don't
we're
pan.
also just guessing at the moment.
Like
Yeah.
we're allowed to say things. We're allowed to make our speculations. Don't apologize for it.
This is why they released it. They want as many different eyes and perspectives as they can possibly get.
Exactly, Yoshi said. Keep the conversation going. This is important because they are so connected with the community. They need to hear what everyone thinks because they care about everybody. I love
You're free
Adonis.
to talk
Yeah,
here.
I'm just shy. It's like no, you've come up with some of the best like the best chats we've had for the trailer here.
Yeah, Tori has to be
Yeah,
careful
there we go.
with
Tori's
what
here
she
as well.
says.
Very glad to hear what people think. I can't always respond, but Tori is here. Tori does notes, and she's
Mhm.
very busy lady. But yeah,
They're all very busy at the moment, and
Mhm.
likes his secrets, so there's a lot the devs can't tell us right now anyway.
but it's important. Like I was saying earlier, we need to feedback them. We need to give them the bug reports as we're doing this as well. When we're playing alpha, there will be bugs, but the more of them you report, the better the overall game will be. The more they know, the more they can fix. That's like really important.
Yeah.
Even if it's something that you think is little, just tell them anyway.
Yeah, it's like if you notice something on the main menus, just say it. And if you can put the steps to replicate it, like that's a big thing as well. If you can tell them how to do it so they can try it, that will go far as well. You just got to make sure, like, tell one of the team, like we got some channels coming now. There's an alpha discussion area planned in the main Discord. Just make sure you say something. Make yourself known. If you find something that you think nobody else has found and genuinely will help, please, like, we're begging you because it will make the game better. We're in the alpha. People got to remember it is alpha. There will be bugs. There will be crashes. Tell all the devs about it though. Put it in the bug report. Tell them everything that happened. What map you were on, where you were in the map, what round you were on, just anything. Like, because actually, a good thing to note up here, we got a round indicator as well. So,
Oh yeah.
They're very excited, and I'm sure there will be setups for bug reports.
Mhm.
Let's not paying all the devs though.
not that much.
No.
No, what I mean is, like, there will be an area to do it, but make sure you're detailing everything you can for the devs.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
like, what were you doing? Oh, I gotta go and do some work. I have, and I'll have tomorrow evening free. So you guys, yeah, we will be doing a. It's gonna be like a chopped up stream, I think, on the FATers side of things. It's gonna be me on my own initially. I'll have Charlie with me as well.
Take care, Yoshi.
Yeah, take care, Yoshi.
See ya, Yoshi.
Yeah.
So it'll be me on my own initially. Barry's gonna come second, and then Gil's gonna turn up after that. I also need to be AFK for a second. Yeah, please eat, please. It's important.
Yeah.
Paused on the screen. I love the ripple distortion effect in that Ember explosion.
Mhm.
It looks so cool.
Dark Adonis, what we spotted. I just noticed a small thing that's actually huge. Yeah, this ball, this flaming ball. Yeah, I wouldn't want that being sent my way.
Yeah, Mecha aims it while jumping. I
Mhm.
noticed that earlier as well. It means that everything is so fluid.
Okay, so we'll go back to the mechid scene. So we got the ninja kick.
There's an Overwatch character that has an attack like
So
that.
I don't know if you saw it. This aiming pod here, it actually moves whilst he's in midair. So
Yep.
so I'll take it back again. Watch it now. So we got it. You can actually move your mouse as you're moving around. Put animated K in. To be fair, this animated K was made by Jeanette, and there's never been implemented anywhere. This one up here. It was made by Jeanette many months ago, and yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, I've set this YouTube video to a loop. For anyone who's curious how to do that, you can actually right-click the video, and you can just click loop.
Oh.
Just works on PC obviously, but yeah, you can click loop and it'll auto do it. Just in case anyone wants to know how to do that.
Still can't get over the detail and quality in these arenas though.
One thing to note as well, seeing your team's health on the UI screen is actually really nice. So if I just I'll move this over here. You can actually see like Kadoki's got less health, but you can actually see the others as well. So you can decide like, oh, I'm gonna change to Shovel Butt at the moment because he's got the most health, or maybe I want to change back to Kadoki because he might have rations because you can see the items they hold as well. Yeah, just an interesting thought on that fist. It might do a massive amount of damage, but it doesn't look like the size of the damage zone is that big. It might be harder to aim at. I think that's like the gamble for that type of attack. It's like big risk but big reward. Because I'm wondering if it is the size of that circle. Like in terms of like its hitboxes, like is it going to be strictly that? Because we saw like in the next scene, thing I pointed out was Ember's attack is a big circle.
Oh, so even though the animation for the fist
Yeah,
is
but
big.
if you look at the blue circle, no,
Post.
on Embers.
Post attack,
Look,
yeah.
Yeah, look, before the attack, you can see the blue circle from Ember's flaming circle is a lot smaller than the actual effect on the ground. And I see there you have the blue crash. So I'm pretty sure the small circle is only to aim, and the blue that's the area of effect.
It'd be interesting if it scaled the radius, like you do more damage if it's a direct hit and less if you just keep them at the edge of the move.
Well, technically, it's mostly for you to, well, place the attack.
I want to know
So
what this.
the enemy won't see that on their screen. They'll just see the fist crashing down on their head.
Yeah, Adan says scale would be cool, but I'm interested in
Mhm.
this, like this castle. I don't even know if it's an attack or a buff move, but in this footage, he actually uses it prior to the start of the the clip, because you can see it going down.
Yeah, it
I'm
might
wondering
be
if
a way
that's.
to
I'm wondering
lower
what it is and what
the
effect it
damage.
has, and does that possibly power up this to make that strong?
Barry thinks it could be a buff. Because that does so much damage.
Mm. Was it not one of the moves that was on the list
Yeah.
on the selection screen?
But
On
it
the
was never
screen.
It was never hovered over.
Although, like in the sidebar, didn't they select Mekid? Or
Let's have
I could be wrong.
fortify.
But,
Raises their
Yep.
physical defense by 2 stages.
Oh, that was defense.
Oh yeah, see,
Mhm.
yeah.
Also, behind the scenes, we haven't been told this, but it looks like they've got physical and special defense stats, as well as attack stat.
The user brings down a massive, ghostly fist of iron on the target location. Enemies struck by the attack become stunned for a short period.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Thought you guys noticed this bit.
I did, there was just so much we hadn't paid much attention. We read through some of the others though. I think we looked at
I like rush. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, so it dashes forward quickly in a straight line, dealing damage in that path as well.
So damage dealing dodge.
I want shovel butt to have thrash.
powerful melee attacks working, but
So iron fist.
yeah, thrash would be bad for the mask because you'd be taking 25% of your own HP if you did hit it.
Thrash is an example of a move that might be bad with the mask, because per hit 5% damage. So yeah, mask with that, you could lose 25% of your health trying to execute it.
Yeah, but it also depends how much damage the mask ends up making Thrash worth. Like if you can use it twice and they're down, then it's 50% HP.
I think we got to work out the HPs of the characters now. One thing we are missing. How much? Yeah. So we don't have the stats behind them. We just have.
Yeah, they didn't show any numbers. That's true. Doesn't like have an indication under the HP bars or anything, does it?
Yeah, we don't get to see stat builds or anything else.
But we do see a shovel butt on the main screen, which is important. Let me just put my board
The
back
most
up here.
important. If the trailer was just that, it'd be fine.
Just shovel but smiling at people. That's what we need.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my board back up here, you know. This is what I'd like to see, is like having a somewhat customizable.
Oh, can we do our own icons?
Yeah, I've overlaid it, but we did notice there is some like characters they flicks through that we hadn't seen. Thrash mentions powerful blows, but what is that compared to, say, Iron Fist?
Because we saw how much damage the fist could do, but then it also did it to Kadoki, who I'd presume has low defense and HP.
So Yeah, that was another thing everyone's fascinated with, tooltips. Like even when you hover, I don't know if you noticed quickly, hovering over the item here, give a little tooltip. So, and yeah, showing swapping out as well.
Mm. Yeah, that's one thing they didn't put in the trailer was they didn't show an example of the switching, how that works.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out
Tomorrow.
Presume based on how it is that it reminds me of a Genshin like bar,
I
so it might be
believe
like that.
They have referenced Genshin as part of the inspiration lately for
Yeah,
it.
because
So
Genshin was only a very recent thing itself.
I am gonna call the stream there because we have IRL to think about here. It's 11:30 p.m. So thank you for
Oh,
coming to
damn.
this extremely impromptu stream. I wasn't actually planning it, but they released a trailer and we all had to see it.
Yeah, and I was kind of late, but well, life happens.
It does. We're all very excited for tomorrow, though. But
Yeah.
Special thanks to Barry as well. He was in the voice chat earlier. So who do we have? We
Yeah.
had Chocobo, we had Crow earlier on as well. Adonis,
Very-
thank you for all the chats we've been having about it. And again, like I said, Tori's been in the chat, been able to like experience it all with us as well. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Chocobo, Energy Boy, as well.
take care, everyone, and I guess we will see you tomorrow with hopefully some actual content from the alpha.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness me.
That'll be
Protato,
fun.
we got a challenge.
Potato will survive.
And this Cyber Monday as well. I'm gonna feel so bad.
Well, you have all morning to try and
To cry.
see. Nah.
Just have a look. Have a look, bro. You
Yeah.
might find something.
Right.
All that overtime you've been doing.
Right, well, everyone take care, and we will be streaming tomorrow. It'll be 3 p.m. EST roughly. That I'll be starting. We'll have Barry in later around 4-ish, and then Gil just before 5 as well. We'll have all of us on stream then. Charlie will be joining me. I'm hoping Priest you can come along. We'll get a few people in as well. Have a chat about what you want us to do. Really.
I mean, yeah, if you want me to come along, I'll jump in.
Yeah, entirely up to you. Again, today was trailer and very impromptu, but if you want to come along, we got lots that we want to try out. We got lots to see and do.
And lots to try to break. Nah.
I've already got plans to break this.
Hey,
I've
don't
already
worry
got
about
plans
it.
to
As
break
soon
things.
as soon as Jin opens the alpha, it's gonna die. So
I'm pretty.
Yeah,
I'd be.
I know Jeanette is prepared to just find bugs.
Honestly,
Exactly,
Jeanette
this
broke
is it.
the website on day one, so.
See, he's gonna open it. He's gonna see him. He's like, oh, it's this guy again.
No, honestly, Joey is extremely grateful for things that Jeanette has done to the website alone. So
He's a necessary evil, as one would say.
Jeanette is the chaotic neutral that they need.
Yeah, chaotic good.
Of course, as well, tomorrow before we start streaming, do check out the official launch, Skymill Studios on Twitch, 1 p.m. EST. They will be doing their live gameplay stream. Where you're going to actually see the alpha for yourselves, played by the devs.
What is that, like 6 p.m. for us, Crank?
That would be 6 p.m. in UK time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you'll have to work it out. I don't know. I don't do time zones well.
Yeah, I think it's 1 p.m. for me.
There we go. So 1 p.m. EST. Do join Skymill. I'll be trying to pop my head in there as well, just to say hello and see how everyone's doing. And yeah, we'll see you here 3 p.m. I think we'll be competing with Umberto and Blover and Ed, and yeah, there's so many of us going to be playing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. We have a Mishka who's a bit hyper.
Good doggo.
So bye everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.